Clegg Miliband.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I rise to speak in support of new Clause 18, standing in my name, that of the Right Honourable Member for Rushcliffe, and 4 members from 4 other parties across this House. I'm putting this new clause forward, Madam Deputy Speaker, for one overriding reason: to keep a promise. To keep a promise that everyone in this House made to the victims of phone hacking and other unlawful conduct. I well remember the day when myself, David Cameron and Nick Clegg went to meet the victims, the McCanns, the Dowlers and all of the others. And you know what we said to them? We said to them, this time it will be different. This time we won't flinch. I promise you we'll see this process through. And so painstakingly, with the victims, we designed a 2-part Leveson process. Let's be under no illusions about that. The first part was to look at the general issues. No, I'm not going to give way for a moment. The first part was to look at the general issues around the culture and ethics of the press and the relationship with politicians. And the second part, back then to those who raised this question, was to look, after the criminal trials were over, at, in the words of Sir Brian, who did what to whom and why it happened. Who covered it up? Did the police? Did politicians? Did other public servants? A 2-part process. And here's what David Cameron said about this when Part 1 of Leveson was completed in November 2012. He said this, and I quote, Madam Deputy Speaker, "One of the things that the victims have been most concerned about is Part 2 of the investigation should go ahead. It is right it should go ahead, and that is fully our intention." Madam Deputy Speaker, no ifs, no buts, no maybes, a clear promise, and a promise to victims of the press. And here we come along today, and we have the government saying, let's dump this promise. It's too expensive. It's a distraction. How dare they, Madam Deputy Speaker? How dare they to the McCanns, the Dowlers, all those other victims? How can we be here, Madam Deputy Speaker? I say to members across the House, what? No, I will not give way. I say to members across this House, whatever party they are in, this is about our honour. This is a matter of honour about the promise we made.